We got a sad day today. Start coming up, man. How long have you been growing it out?
2.5 years, bro.
2.5 years. You wanna cut the first one or you want me to do it?
I'll do it, but I gotta FaceTime my sister, bro.
Bittersweet moment, guys.
Super bittersweet. I don't want them to go, but they got to. Alright, sister, no going back. You don't want to talk to the YouTube? Why not?
Why you want to talk to me? What I do?
Cause you about to cut them, bro.
My bad, gang.
You ready? Don't cry now.
Woo! Woo!
As you guys can see, she is getting rid of her dreads, okay? It's been 2.5 years, almost 3 years. So she wanted to do the big chop. So first thing I did was use my shears to cut it down just to a length to where I can cut it with the clippers. Now she did say she washed her hair beforehand and her hair was very clean, so I didn't have to wash it. But after we snip this, we're basically just going to use water. Yeah, I see I got the dreads in my hand, man, but we're going to use some water and pick it out just so it makes it easier to lift that hair off the scalp. Using water on coarse hair makes it easier, so like when you pick it, it don't sound like firecrackers. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so you guys need to use water. Well, you don't need to use water. That's just what I do. Okay, so if you guys want to get any result that I get, okay, just do what I do. You know what I'm saying? So first thing I did before I cut the hair down was I combed the hair to see where her crown is, and I'm using a 2 open. Now I knew I wanted her hair to be thicker. Just because big chop, I didn't want her to have like a low haircut. Because usually I would have just did a 1.5 taper, call it a day. But we don't know if she's gonna get waves or, you know, what insecurity she may have after cutting her hair off. So we're gonna leave it a little bit darker than we would on anyone else. So after using my 2 open on the crown area, I use my 2 closed now. Everywhere else, just trying to get it even as possible, combing it and then cutting it multiple times. So we're just gonna hop right into these taper steps, man. My taper steps is pretty simple. I use my ball guideline, the lever open, the 1 guard open. When I do my lever open, here's a trick for you guys. When I do my lever open, I do leave more hair toward the vertical bar area, and I go up more to like around the ear, if that makes sense. So it's kind of gonna look like your first guideline is at an angle. I hope you guys can visualize what I'm trying to say, but I leave more hair in the beginning of the guideline near the vertical bar, and I take off more hair near the ears. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, I use my lever open, 1 open, 2 closed, 1 open, 0 closed, and then take out that bottom line and then do detail work. Okay, now you don't have to do my steps. Anybody can have their own steps as long as you stick to your steps and perfect that system that you have. That's what's going to work for you. Everybody's steps isn't going to work for everybody. So I'm kind of happy my client actually wanted to cut her dreads off. It's crazy because I used to cut her like in the beginning of my career. I used to cut her when I was upstairs in the attic. And, you know, she's been pretty tuned into my channel, so she kind of watched my whole journey, you know, where I came from when I used to cut her hair, especially now because she's in barber school. So a lot of people at this school that she go to watch me. So shout out to y'all. If y'all watching this video right now, shout out to everybody that watch me, man. One of y'all need to hit me up on Instagram so I could pull up to the school. I need a date and a time. You know what I'm saying? If y'all looking forward to that. All right. But yeah, so she's in barber school, so it means a lot to see people that used to support you in the beginning and then like keep up with you the whole time, and then come back at a later date and be like, man, I've been watching you, man, you doing it, man. I remember when blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a full circle moment. But honestly, I would have never ever thought she was gonna cut her hair though. Like, it surprised me. She was like, yo, I want to do a transformation. It's about time for a restart. And I was like, let's get it. I got you. You know what I'm saying? And this back taper area was hard, okay, because of the dreads. it's like a lot of cowlicks, a lot of different growth patterns in the back. This was not easy, okay? I did get it as clean as I possibly could, but bro, this was not, the back taper was not your typical back taper area. Okay, I had to do a lot more detail work, and even then, I feel like I could have did better on the back taper. But from being my first time cutting it, how that is, like, I don't think it's ever gonna be like that again, because she's gonna start brushing her hair, so the back taper is gonna lay a lot easier. But fresh off the dread chop, man, that back taper area was hard, bro. So now to get into this lineup, we're just gonna lower the areas before we cut them, before we line them up. So I did a 2 closed around her whole head. So I basically did a 1 open on all the lineup areas, just so it could last longer and it can flow more from taper to taper, like the back taper to the side taper. For their front lineup, her front lineup wasn't necessarily hard, it's just her head shape is a little different than most clients. Okay, so we're just going to try to get as much as symmetrical lineup as we can. Okay, now I'm not going to do any pushback here. I just prep the lineup using my alcohol, and then I use some hairspray, and I just let the fan blow on cold for a couple of seconds. And you guys can see these cocoa trimmers are hitting. We're gonna get a nice crispy natural line before enhancement, and it's gonna look even better after enhancement.
My client right here has told me, you know, she's in barber school, and we got a mutual friend by the name of Jigga JJ. You don't think I could do natural lineups, okay? So yes, I'm gonna still use enhancement. Now I don't want to hear nobody that's in barber school that don't know how to use enhancement trying to judge me, okay? I don't want to hear it. Jigga J, when you see this, I want you to text me, talk about something, you got to bet. All right, she won the bet because they cut crispy. But I'm gonna use enhancements because I'm a YouTuber and I need the cut to look a specific way. I don't want it to look like just a regular haircut, okay?
Hey, JJ, if you're watching this, man, you put this on yourself, bro. But nah, JJ, that's my boy, man. We play around way too much, alright? So if y'all see me, y'all think I'm just getting on them. Listen, me and JJ cool, alright? Don't get on JJ in the comment section, and don't get on me for getting on JJ, alright? That's my boy. But yeah, I had to do it to him. I had to. So this is the cut. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. More bangers on the way. Follow me on Instagram at wavy_kev. I'm out. Deuces.
To Kev, man, they gone.
They gone. You clean though.
Listen,
You clean. So how you feel about starting this new journey with the? Are you coming to the wave game?
got to now.
You gotta come to the wave game, right?
Got to now. Damn.
It feel mad weird, doesn't it?
Hell yeah, my head feel big as hell.
But yeah, y'all, that's the cut, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
You want to shout out anything?
Man, follow me on Instagram at Jada Barber.
That's it. Alright, that's it, man. Big Chop, 2.5 years, almost 3 years, man. We out. Deuces.